La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a. Good morning, everybody. Rather grand rising, cause we ain't morning nothing. Okay, you already know how this go. If we woke up this morning, any and everything else is an extra, baby. Definitely happy to be here with y'all this morning. Definitely, and definitely. Listen, this morning was a busy morning. I'm just going to be honest with y'all, okay? I know I told y'all I would be here between 8 and 9. I guess I still made it. You understand? But listen, the garbage trucks had the streets blocked up. Nobody couldn't get out. The school buses couldn't get in. It was just crazy and all over the place. But I hope everybody is in a great space this morning. Y'all know how we do it. All right. Let me see who in the building before I do my mental check-in for the morning. Let's see. Demetria. Good morning, Snooky, Nina. Hey, Mabel. Hey, Ross. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Queen Love Mel. Hey, Miss Ashley. Hey, Simone Whitaker. Hey, my moderator, Miss Eminem. Hey, Shaquintly. Listen, here we go again. The first one. This is the first one. Blessed morning, beautiful. Listen, y'all. Okay. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the play, but I've been paying attention to the play. But you know, we're going to definitely get into the conversation after the mental check-in. Everybody, you already know how this go. Mental check-in for sure. 1, 2, 3 is how it go, baby. Let me know if you are 1. If you are 1, that mean that you good, okay? If you are 2, that mean that you in between. It could go either way, baby. If you are 3, that mean that you need our blessing, and we will definitely pray for you throughout the factors of this live stream, baby. Hey, friends, look at my ones coming through. Look at my ones. 2, Roz, we got you. We gonna pull you to a 1, baby. Look at my peoples in the building. Let's go. I see them ones. Be Rich, Christina, Renee. What? Let's go. Rosemary. Listen, Wendy. That's right. I got wait. Eminem says she a 2.5. I had to look over at my ashtray for a second, like, wait, huh? Yes. Well, listen, whoever is a 3 and a 2, hopefully take or bring you to a 1 by the time this live is done. Let's go. All right, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't hit that like button, make sure you share to let them know that the unicorn is here. Okay. And y'all already know the other support options, the super chat, super sticker, and definitely Tay-Tay's tip jar. My Cash App is definitely going across the screen, if you know what I mean. All right, but let's definitely get into this conversation. Okay. Since you know so much, good morning. D.S. Allen, good morning. Listen, I hate to feel like I miss people, I swear. Brandy, I don't know if I said good morning, but good morning. Hey, Betty. Hey, Audria. Hey, Mill. Hey, Miss Malibu. That's right. Great morning to every single person in here. Yeah, let's get into these bum ass bullshit announcements, okay? Okay. Because me personally, I don't know what everybody is thinking, but I know what I'm thinking, and I know what it is that I know, because this is always the same rodeo. When a person got a public service announcement and there's no public service announcement. But we're gonna get into that. I'm letting the people come into the building. Queen Love Mail says she a 2-3. Let me wrap my arms around you, baby. Near and far, you know you got Tay-Tay heart. So like I said, by the time this live stream is over, hopefully we pull you to a 1, baby. God is in control. Yes, he is. I love that name. Hey, Aisha. You should listen. We about to get into all of that. Aisha. Okay. Because the only reason why Momo hair ain't done is because her daddy ain't got her hair done. All right? Because if her daddy go and get her hair done, then Momo hair will be done. We seen Momo hair done the whole time that it was the summer while she was going back and forth with her daddy. Since school has come back in and she's been with her mammy, at the end of the day, we seen what the hair is looking like, baby. But she too busy outside making teddy bears with her moose. She's too busy outside making teddy bears with her moose, okay? For anything that has to do with parenting. You understand? She ain't got time for that. She got time to make the internet believe what it is that she wants them to believe. That's at least that's what it is that she thinks. And then she got time for the factors of the moose and pretending that they're making family. That's it. She ain't got time to be doing no kids here. Kids here where? That's not happening. Not happening at all. Hey, dreamy girl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Definitely check in. Let's say know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. I see those unicorns, Queen Aries. I definitely appreciate everybody dropping in because we're really over the bullshit ass public service announcement. Because sis, you dropping other people's shit is not a big announcement. It's something that is a cycle. It's recycled goddamn material at this point in time. Let's keep it 100. At the end of the day, all the thousands that you spent in the factors of this nigga all type of ways should have been something that you could have started for yourself, baby. Now, my thing is, a hustle is a hustle, right? That's what some people feel. But at the end of the day, your hustle never completes. A person starts something, but they never finish, baby. At the end of the day, you always coming out here announcing somebody else's shit. Okay? Never yours, never your name behind it. All right? It's just how can I say? Brand deal, no finish. Because a person is just trying to get the upfront money, if you understand what it is that I'm saying. But we definitely, like I said, we gonna get into it. Hey, Queen Steph. Blessed morning, beautiful. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. Now, for me, last week, okay, we're going to take it back into last week because Tate took the weekend off, baby. Yes, I try to keep my schedule according to my kids' schedule, being that, you know, Tay is a mover. And my kids just went back to school in September, right? So I try to make sure I keep my work days according to Monday through Friday. And then when my kids is home, you know, over the weekend, I try to attempt to give them my undivided attention, right? Right. So now here we are today on a Monday, right? Now, last week, it was a big thing about the factors of the landlord, the contract, and eviction, and how can I say? A person not having nothing of their own, baby. And that seems to be a repeated thing, right? So now the conversation, hey, Big Fly, $3. Now, okay, the thing, I don't know if people pay attention, but if at the end of the day, you're a person that actually listen to what it is that's said and you're paying attention to what was given. Me personally, a person signed into a contract, okay? When you sign into a contract, that means that you agree, I agree, we agree. Anything in between is a break of contract, baby. Now, if you did not let me know of certain things while you was in the apartment, that is also a break in the contract. Because now once I receive my property back, now I have to come out my pocket to pay for that, which possibly now have gave the problem more time to become worse. So who knows how much money is going to have to be dispersed, right? So now, because a person leaves and break the contract, okay, you decided from what they say, a person got another place to stay. You move on to your next place to stay. But my thing was, the whole situation was the kids is moving from pillow to pack, and there's no stability in that, nowhere near, right? So now this person is granted out here trying to make it seem like they doing a big one, no in betweens. But none of the brand deals have broke the cycle of a person always showing up incomplete. And that's with everything. So I don't give a damn, because me personally, I don't mind giving props where props is due. But you're not getting no props when the situation is solely about you. It ain't got nothing to do with them goddamn kids. How the fuck you talking about people talking about you like they like your hair? How people liking your hair but your kids here never done? How people liking your hair, but your hair, the kids here is never done. You ain't never get a brand deal where they can be included, hun. The money that you be out here spending to floss with a nigga, at the end of the day, why these announcements ain't never about your name being bigger? Because right now, sis out here looking like a midget. And all of that shit is to keep her supporters in a chokehold, I guess. I got an announcement. I got an announcement. At the end of the day, if the announcement ain't about you being a better fucking person, a better fucking parent, a better overall business, at the end of the day, ain't nothing that you could come out here and announce, baby. That's not an announcement. That shit is a repeat. You sold bundles when you was with your hubby, your ex-hubby. Hey, it's Cara, baby. She fishing for people. Better hold on to their shit and make sure that it's patent, because you know sis be out here stealing. She'll be out here announcing somebody else's shit, made it seem like it's hers when it ain't never legit. But my thing, like I said, my thing, and Tay got a thing. You know Tay got a thing. So if I got a thing, I'm going to let my thing be put out there. Because for all the people that defend and make it seem as if Bree is doing her big one, why nobody never supporting her business? The only business they support is the one that come with the drama. You've never seen this young lady create an umbrella where it has something to do with business and it stays within good standards. Not one day, not one way. And the one business that you in that's free is parenting, baby. The things that your kids need on the factors of those type of mother, you could do here yourself. If you don't choose to go out and spend the dollars, or you say the kids is tender-headed or whatever the case may be, but damn all of that shit. I call BS. The girl ain't got nothing going on. You literally couldn't pay your rent. Listen, exactly, talking about she couldn't do 3,100. Now, I understand sometimes you don't want to agree to certain things. Like, you know what? That might be pushing it to the limit. But if you out here and you acting like you got the limit, then at the end of the day, you should have made that decision when you signed into it. Don't get into a contract and then make it seem like you smart at the end because you use chat GTP, EPT, or whatever, and think that it gave you a professional answer to your question. And then that's the way that you went at it with this landlord in these text messages. But if that was the case, you wouldn't have never agreed to a contract that state that the landlord can go up on the rent at any time, baby. Ain't nothing going on but the goddamn rent. And it just make it look sad. Y'all going out on date nights, but nobody is building fucking home for the factors of the goddamn kids. You sitting here making it seem like, all right, you sitting in this goddamn Barbie doll playhouse with all this pink and white shit, looking like you a teenager again. If that's the factors of something that you showing, is it something that's going to actually be stable? Is it something that you going to keep? Can them kids finally unpack their clothing instead of living out of a fucking bag? Let's talk about that. If we starting over, let's fully start over. Let's not go halfway in. Come out with the factors of an announcement, the factors of you building. Don't bring your old punk ass back out here announcing somebody else's shit when everybody knows that you are not legit and they don't want it. Nobody wants it. You did the TikTok marathon mega live turned mini live. The lady had to come back and do a whole nother live to sell out the extra supplies that she thought that she was going to sell because you was on there and the shit still didn't do well. You come up here with the single mother shit and you did that day for people. Oh, I'm going to go live 20 minutes on each one of my platforms, and you didn't give people shit but a bunch of bull crap and bull crap, because at the end that was all a lie. You ain't never helped no single mothers with ish, not a damn thing. Hey Sharonda, one of the single mothers that Briana ever helped, please come to the front of the class. I'm still asking that. Okay? Okay, DS Allen. I'm still asking that. At the end of the day, where is these single mothers that a person speak of, baby? Because anything that ever was attached to this person's name, it fell through in a bad way. Okay, raffles came up to be untrue and put together, and nobody actually got anything from you. People made it seem like it was a back to school situation. But what situation is a person in that is going to at some point finally benefit them? I was putting this video together for Friday. I'm actually going to drop it sometime today. And I was just actually reading the body language of situation in said person. And mentally and inside, I don't know if people could see it, but something is something. Okay, you got every month a court date with somebody else, right? You got a court date with somebody else every month, right? And me personally, I went through the factors of the brand deals that you've done just within the last 6 months, right? And I'm not even talking about the factors of the stolen goods, because that's not yours. You was promoting something that was not yours, that was stolen. And if anything, you should have sent the traffic over there for them people to buy that lady book. It probably would have benefited you a lot more in that area, right? But out of all of the brand deals that you've done, and you've come and done a big announcement for, which one of those brands have been, which one is big, which one has got any bigger, which one has gotten you any bigger, which one has changed the situation as far as business that you are in? What umbrella have you created for you and your children? I'm confused. Let's say no. If she doesn't make it to those court dates, there will be a warrant put out for her arrest. And she can't afford shit right now. And I'm telling you that. I don't get, listen, people think that, listen, all money is not good money, okay? And the reason why her money is not working for her the way that it's supposed to, other than the factors of tricking it, is because she's not spending it on the people that is supposed to actually benefit. Now, my thing is, people say, listen, everybody got different things in different ways. That may be true. Okay, you may want a home, I may want an apartment. You may want to own, I may want to rent. But where does the stableness come within? At the end of the day, when you work hard, it's supposed to be for the factors of stability. And if your working hard has not created any stability for you as of yet, then that says a lot about your business etiquette. There is none. If you got people, okay, and I'm going to say this, these people that actually become affiliates or whatever you, hey, outspoken, or whatever it is that you want to call it, right? They scout her on Facebook, on Instagram, on the type of platforms where there's no real information on the person that she is. And she about to be mad because I'm about to flood Instagram with my shit. Being that the people, see something, say something. The people should definitely know what it is that they getting into before they actually get into it. When people go to a restaurant, right? Don't we check reviews to see what people had to say about the food before we actually get there, to see if it's something that we actually want to get ourselves into? Like, let me see what people saying about this food over there. So if a person is not getting the correct views or reviews on a person, they really don't know the type of business that they're getting into with the person, which is incomplete because they're only getting into it for the monetary gain in the beginning. They already done got their profit. So anything that happens after that, that shit is not on their back and they really don't give a shit. Hey, Melody. She better pay that landlord. Listen, she better pay a lot of people because in the factors of her going to court, for one, I'ma just be honest. If I'm going to court against somebody and you wasting my time, bitch, you paying for my court fees too. And I would definitely make sure that that is something that you do, because at the end of the day, when you sign yourself into something and you willfully decide that it's just something that you're not going to do, that shit is illegal. So it should be punishable to you. And that's on period. People saying, oh, hey, Darlene, good morning, baby. People saying, oh, it doesn't matter because she got a new place. Yes, it does matter. It very much does matter, because from the factors of the receipts and what it is that we've seen and what it is that it states, she owed that man for abandoning his place. I don't give a damn if you went somewhere else. That possibly mean that you just got over on somebody else. Who knows how long you're even due to be there? If it's even a year. Shit, it never make it to 2 years. Shit, 18 months ain't 24. Shit. Let's talk about it. Everybody. We need 100 more likes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Even if you in the bushes, I'll never know. And the ones that's there for the good, how you doing? Because some people just be in the bushes because sometimes they be listening, they be doing other things. Or some people be in the bushes just because they feel more comfortable there than actually being in the chat. And then some of them be them goddamn bed bugs that be listening so they could plan their next attack. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But if you any one of the three of those, please hit the like button for me. Her supporters got her in deep trouble. They always do, because listen, I'm not gonna call somebody a supporter that even get me in deep trouble. Because if you support me, you're not going to put me in those type of situations, baby. I'm going to be honest. I was a video girl. I just currently started going live within this year, more on the frequent basis, to say the least. And even in the factors of me being on live and people maybe sending me receipts, people going to respect you as far as you me personally, they're going to respect you the way you carry yourself. People don't bring me bones. Okay, if it's not receipt, they don't want no parts, baby. Ain't nobody gonna say that they support you and put you in a position to have you out here looking all type of crazy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But that's the type of situations bed bugs will get you in, baby. Have you out here looking itchy as shit, and she out here itching for that next hit. Listen, I could do this. I got 3 million followers. I got this many over here. But a lot of them is dead followers, sis. They not working. They not working. How you call somebody or tell somebody you gonna give them or produce a mega live and it become out mini midget? It's mini midget. Where your people's at? Where's your people's at? Where's the factors of you being able to start your own shit and they actually support that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, Allison. Hey, Sexy Red. People gonna do what they see you do with yourself. A person come out here and they're very dramaful. Okay, they create situations, narratives, and all different other type of shit. And that is the type of stuff that the people get. This is what they get fulfillment with. So being that this is what fulfills them, that's what they pour support into. If she's not tearing nobody down, they don't want to be a part of that shit now. Fuck all of this moose and fake family, these AI cartoon Geritol babies. At the end of the day, you ain't even fully parenting, sis. And they out here talking about she happy and living her best life. Latte, I came in late. What is her big announcement? Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. She's doing another brand deal 9 times out of 10 for some hair or some other shit. That's about it. She ain't got nothing going on but that landlord damn rent. But that's how she keep her supporters in the chokehold. And once I do my video later on for show, I'm going to let y'all know. Because you know, Tay, she definitely going to keep it hot. She definitely going to keep it hot. So, sis, bring your shit. Tay want to see it. Because I'm going to drop what it is that I see, right? Because, you know, this is just the Tay morning show. You understand? We conversate, and I basically fill you in on what it is that you're going to be given, and we kick the shits, right? And we kicking the shit. And I'm letting y'all know, just be prepared, because ain't no announcement. I got an announcement. I do. When I go through my receipts, I'm going to decide which one I want to drop. And then that's what it is that's going to be hot. Because my thing is, if you ain't going to tell the truth about yourself, somebody should. And that's what it is that be, I guess, having people upset. She does these brand deals that doesn't make money. She doesn't have, listen, I'm going to just be honest with you, Brandy, because I'm going to tell you. Since Tay been doing YouTube, right? And I've been monetized, right? I've done about 4 brand deals, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't do the brand deals that just come with the affiliate link where, okay, you drop the link in your description. If a person hit the link, they get 30% off and this, that, and the third. No, the brand deals that I've done, I've actually took upfront course, which means you get paid in the beginning for a certain amount, whatever it is that they're agreeing to and you're requesting at that time, okay? And along with that link that you put in your description, it just gives it longevity. So not only do you get paid in the beginning, but by you putting that link in your description, it gives it the factors of you can keep making money off of it time and time again, now and later, friend. But the focus is the money that you get up front. Okay, if I'm not getting the money up front, I'm not doing the deal. That's just keeping it real. I'm going to do what it is that you ask me. I'm going to send you my product if it is what it is that I'm agreeing to, and you agree to what it is that I send you, then that is a deal that be made or will be made. But far as just making a deal for a link, no, Tay has not done none of those. None of those. Because she's trying to profit. Okay, and being that you don't know how many people is going to actually hit that link, some people might hit the link just because they support you, not even because they want what the fuck it is that you selling. Let's just be realistic. Okay, so as long as she could sign into the factors of the brand deal and get the money that comes up front, that's her whole purpose. Say your business mind and you know how to do a brand. Exactly. Because my thing is, you want people to be able to come to you again. You want other brands to see the work that you've done for other brands. Okay. And if I see that you hop from brand deal to brand deal, but nothing was actually complete, and the only person that benefit is you and never the company, that's gonna make me look a certain type of way. But like I said, the reason why she's able to continue to play on these companies is because you got to remember, on other platforms, Instagram, and now that she's cleaned up her Facebook from the things that she went through with her ex, her personality has now been swept, or her actions, let's say that, has been swept underneath the rug, right? Right? Hey, Betty. Hey, Joy. Nothing, there's no big announcement. If you want the boutique, the hair, there's nothing that you can come out here and say that is fucking big when it comes to you. For one, you did the boutique. Your ex-husband made that possible for you, baby. And then with the factors of the hair, you was doing that in that relationship there. Now let's fast forward 7, 8 years later. You definitely need, or you gotta spin the fucking block. No, that's not an upgrade. That's a drop. That is a drop. And that's not no fucking announcement. That's a downplay to yourself. Me personally, where's these brand deals that's supposed to be for you and your children? They never gave y'all no more outfits. Huh? You can't, me personally, for the last 3 fucking, excuse me, week and a half, my sleeping pattern been off because I've definitely been trying to set up this goddamn website. Because if you don't stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. What is your next chapter supposed to be? You're not supposed to just put yourself in a box and make everything and everybody else hot, if that's what it is that you say. But when it comes to you, you ice cold, baby, because ain't nothing going on. I've been told people, first of all, a woman can't be a woman when she's still running around saying that she's that girl. And if you look at the background to that room, that's exactly what it speaks. Girl, period. Not no woman. And I'm just saying, we all have our inner child, if that's what it is that you want to call it. But the inner child is within the factors of the adult. How the inner child is a part of the outer child, because the adult ain't adulting. You showing the factors that you got a room and it's all pink and this, that, and the third. What about your daughters? What about your daughters? You always got time to mask some shit to make you look good, or what you think is going to make you look good. Going out on date night with the moose, you think that make you look good? No, it just make people talk about your parenting once again, because you always finding time to do something with men. And me personally, that's something that you definitely should have done with your goddamn children. I don't give a damn if it's a place you've been wanting to go and he took you, because that's an excuse that a person would use. My thing, when do people get to see you be at peace and actually be, excuse me, a family, without coming out with these fake ass announcement, which is AKA considered backwards hustling? Latte, I'm waiting on you to talk about how she took the moose to that fear, but not. Oh yeah, I definitely. That's just what we was getting into. Bonnie and Clyde, right? Get the name Bonnie and Moose. Stuck Eye and Moose. Ain't no Bonnie and nothing. We ain't even gonna disrespect Bonnie and Clyde like that because they don't even live up to that goddamn title. She isn't that girl. She's with the man that, for real. She thinks she do. How does that look? And I'm not saying that people got the rush to move in together, but if you could rush to have fucking kids, how everything else come after, sis? No ring. So now you done brung babies here out of wedlock, right? Never announcement to the fact is that you either getting hitched or the nigga done signed the contract for your shit. And now y'all are happily ever after, if that's whatever it is that you want to call it. Nobody see you out on a family outing with you and your kids interacting, even with the moose. Thank you, Cheryl Wagner. I definitely appreciate you, baby. Never. You go to places that be for kids, but the kids is always goddamn missing. They are Rocky and Bullwinkle. Abso-goddamn-lutely. How you always going into kids' spaces but ain't never got no kids in those goddamn spaces? Let me know. You had a bouncy house in a backyard with twigs, no kids. You go to a place, and I'm just going to be honest. Me and my kids don't watch videos of YouTubers and their families and them taking their kids and each one of them making a teddy bear. So I've definitely seen that in the algorithm. You understand? But instead of you doing that and creating challenges or different things for you and your kids, you making about you and a nig all the time. All the time. Don't nobody give a fuck about you and that nigga being happy. If you forgive him for choking, kicking, spitting you, then congratulations. Whoopity do. Okay? But at the end of the day, when do your kids get 100% of you? It ain't always about mommy being fucking happy. I thought it's about the kids too. Hustling goddamn fucking back. Hustling backwards. Hustling backwards. All the time. All the time. Oh, it was cool for you to bring this man into your crib. But one thing he never did was leave his because he owned it. So he had rights to be up in your crib, I guess, drinking all the goddamn Capri juices, eating up all the kids' fucking snacks. They got to see his ugly ass when they come out their bedrooms. And who the fuck want to see some shit like that first thing in the morning? A fucking moose. I know I wouldn't want to. You forced a moose on these goddamn kids, but you created a narrative as if you was on to your next family situation, but it wasn't no family situation. It was the factors of you and him creating, and the kids being the kids. Yeah, you they fucking mother. Ain't nobody gonna be heartless to say, oh, you don't love them at all. But if you did half a shit, you would definitely do more things that was for their benefit other than just your happiness. Got that ugly ass man walking around them kids' goddamn house looking like he smelled shit 24 hours a goddamn day. That is not right. That is not right. That is not right. Them kids, I thought that when we get big, it's to be able to give our kids the shit that we did not have in certain situations. A different life, wherever that looks like, that you did not have. But for you to give them less than what it is that you had, and you are able to say on a regular basis that you can provide that, then that's kind of real confusing. You took the kids' pages away to have them on your pages looking fucking bummy. I'm telling the fucking truth. Okay, because God said high, but he looked the fuck low. And I don't give a damn what nobody goddamn say. It ain't got nothing to do with materialistic value. It got something to do with decency. We all deal with kids, or a lot of us deal with kids on an everyday basis. I gotta catch my son before he go out the door. Make sure his t-shirt ain't backwards. Make sure he got on 2 of the same color motherfucking socks. Make sure he done brushed his goddamn hair. Because you won't go out there and have them people feel like I don't care. I don't give a damn how old your kids get. They still need your assistance. Where is the assistance? I meant to send that on a super sorry next time. It's good, baby. Win. You got latte. I mean, you got motherfucking latte out here, right? Speaking on you to the factors of what about the kids, sis? That's my whole conversation. Latte wants to know what business do you build that benefits your kids for real? You got Lala out here living like if I was a boy. Because of what reason? And I know people go through transitional changes when they trying to find themselves or whatever the case may be. But this girl went when situations like that change. It sometimes it be a reason. I don't give a damn what nobody say, because people be trying to cover up their body parts so people don't look at them in a certain type of fucking way. And even though a person is becoming a young girl, look at the type of shit that her mother wears to represent fucking womanhood. So you mean to tell me my next stage of life, I gotta have my titties and my ass hanging out? Maybe your daughter puts so much clothes on because you don't wear none at all. She probably wants to be the complete fucking opposite. Like, no, my mother takes her clothes off. I'm going to cover my shit up. I don't even want that type of attention. What? Thank you, Precious. I appreciate you. For real. Like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about that fake ass hair you got on that big ass fucking head that's hovering over that funny ass eye. Okay? You ain't seeing the factors to get the point enough to see the view in front of you should be your motherfucking babies. Okay? That nigga is funny looking. I guess the only thing he could have is some half a good dick, but he ain't even licking it, and you spending thousands. You giving him fruit roll-up treatment, and he can listen. Say what now? Say what now? I'm not giving no bitch no props that don't put her kids first. Okay? So when I say staying decent, it's definitely a thing. I was saying these kids look like they was getting dressed out of a fucking bag. People made it seem like, oh, when people say things like that, they're talking about the kids. No, I'm talking about the bitch that's making the decision for the kids. That's who I'm talking about. Shit, I argue with my son sometimes, the older ones. All right, go get a fucking haircut. All right, ma, I'm gonna go get a haircut. After a while, if you don't listen, yo, stop playing with me and go get that underarm hair off your head. I'm not playing. So yeah, sometimes it don't be the kid. I mean, the parent in certain situations, it be the kid. But when you see in a situation, it's a constant and a repeated, then you start to wonder. These are the same kids that got the still shit to be fly when they supposed to already be fly. What? Mm-mm. 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 That nigga got more hips than the fuck you. And you out here tricking on a bitch, boo. I'm just saying. Listen. I'm gonna say it again. That nigga got more hips than you. You out here tricking on a bitch, boo. You out here you know he a bitch. You out here taking him on a teddy bear fucking date. Huh? Huh? You know, bitches love teddy bears. Kids do too. Kids do too. Kids love teddy bears more than bitches do. So instead of taking your bitch, why you couldn't take your kids? You did not have to bless them people in that shop with that man ugliness. And I'm just gonna give. Listen, I don't know who did it. I don't know who made it. But Lord have mercy. Whoever made the side by side of the moose and buckwheat, I almost died. Y'all literally almost killed me. Okay, when I seen that picture pop up in my goddamn timeline, all right, that's when I became that girl because all the women left the building. Immaturity fully set in, okay, because Tay was on the fucking floor, baby. I said, wait, no, that's him. That was him. That was him playing that part as a kid. Because ain't no way they that close to twins. If him and Buckwheat didn't look the fuck alike, but you know they say you be here in this life before. That was him. Ain't nobody telling me no different. That was him. That was definitely him. That is him. And now he just buckwheat grown. He cut the hair off and everything. And now we get to see buckwheat in a grown form. Who did that? Who did that? Whoever did that, I love you for that. That was a great one. I seen Queen Step post it, and I damn sure shared it because I felt like everybody should get to see. I shouldn't just keep that funny to myself, baby. Why not share it with the peoples in the public? Because the grown y'all tell me y'all ain't see it. I should have made that shit my backsplash. Him and that buckwheat picture next on the side by side. You out here paying the fuck a moose? A bootleg buckwheat? Hey, Miss Lasanda. Hey, Truth Slayer. I know you goddamn lying. You out here looking crazy for fucking buckwheat? No, and now he is buckwheat. He just grown. He just grew up into the body. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody telling Tay nothing, baby. That is definitely him. He is definitely buckwheat twin. Talking about he was getting acting jobs and this, that, and the third. Every motherfucking acting job that it looked like he was trying to do as a kid, it looked like they put him in the section of all my life I had to fight. What the fuck? His mother said, fuck that. I'm going to get some payback for bringing this motherfucking creation onto this motherfucking earth. Somebody going to have to pay me something. Because y'all see this shit? You see this shit? And they had the nerve to say that man looked better than Robert. No. And I'm not even saying that just because I support Robert. No, that nigga nose looked like the fucking Hollis Tunnel. That shit looked like the tunnel. Jesus Christ. To each their own. Shit. To each their own. To each their own. Somebody might say my husband is funny fucking looking. So fucking what? But I'm just saying, if you're gonna produce something other than a fucking moose. And that moose is definitely moosing. And that buckwheat is definitely buckwheat. My whole thing is the big announcement should be that you leaving the fuck him. If that's not the announcement, then you shouldn't be announcing shit. Because everything else, you look stupid for it. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to just tell you. I'm going to just tell you. All right? Those people that support you, if they tell you that man is cute, they lying. They lying. And I don't know if they told you that while they had their glasses on or glasses off. But tell them to put their goddamn glasses on and see if they still get the same outcome. And if so, they just as bad as you. I don't know. Only thing that made him relevant is the factors of your divorce. How the fuck the next bitch divorce make another nigga relevant as the sidekick? How you known as the sidekick? If you get kick sick or flicked, then wait a minute, stop playing. That's right, Sexy Ray. You are a sick ass pick for a dick. Dead ass. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You went and got a nigga from the dirtiest part of New York, Staten Island. I hate to say it. You understand? Because his area is definitely what it is. They making teddy bears and Lala and Momo at home with them hollering twins. We need to do better in those why those kids aren't in any extracurricular activities. Exactly, Valerie. Exactly. That's what I'm. Oh, Jesus. See, that's why we in the same. That's why y'all my community. Because we be here. That's exactly what it is that I've been saying. You spent 30,000. You spent 10,000. You couldn't use not one of those thousands to put something into yearly substance for your kids for a benefit. Extracurricular activities, actually starting a business under their name to change the factors of generational curses into generational wealth. We don't want them motherfuckers out here stealing furniture like they grandmother Brenda. We don't want them out here stealing furniture like Brenda when they get older. We don't want them being nothing like the fuck Walter. So if you got a chance to change their destiny and get them away from the past, then why wouldn't you want to do that and be beneficial to the best of your ability? You got these goddamn Geritol twins, right? Sis done drugged her motherfucking self. She wanted to get pregnant so bad. Because if it was something that was agreed upon and it was a natural thing, it just would have been done off the factors of fucking. And when it would have happened, like shit, each and every one of us, ooh, baby, I think we done fucked up. I'm gonna have to run down here to this motherfucking discount store and buy one of these Chinese motherfucking pregnancy tests. Bitch, shit, you be in that goddamn bathroom praying like a motherfucker. And then when you think the Chinese test lied to you, then that's when you go to Walgreens or CVS and you get the motherfuckers that you need to actually make the word present to make you believe this shit. That you present, like, oh shit, the word, what it say, baby? What the word say? Oh, the shit say pregnant. Say pregnant is not a knot in front of it. You don't see a knot. Fuck it. Pass me the other stick. I'm gonna piss on that one because these might be defected. All right, these might be defected. Pass me the other one. And then when you like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna have to set up an appointment at the doctor. They gonna have to poke me and take some goddamn blood. You understand? And then once it solidified, it happened. It was natural goddamn causes. That's the way it go. You fuck, you hump, you might get a lump. Okay? But when you taking Geritol and all other type of substances, that mean that you trying to make something happen that maybe ain't be ready to be happening. Okay? But then for you to have these Geritol twins, right? Go to Target with your raw ass cheeks on public ass toilet seats, right? To prove the people that you having these babies, right? And then they ain't beneficial in no type of way. Why you ain't start some type of twin line or something? His and her twin. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't the only bitch out here that had twins, and you won't be the last bitch either. They got some people that was out here before you, 18 kids and counting. Motherfuckers done had triplets and quadruplets. But if you gonna have multiples, at least make it multiply. Okay, why you don't do something that you can do to be beneficial other than the factors of you looking stupid? Because if I had the twins and I know I went to take Geritol to make it happen, okay, some people speculate it might be IVF or IFV. I don't know. Don't make Tay start lying, but you know, if I find a receipt, baby, I'm bringing it. Bring it to the front of the class. Yeah, you know I am. But if you got these twins, why didn't you or why don't you do something that is beneficial instead of doing AI cartoon and stealing other people's shit? Why don't you just come and become legit? I think that would be smart. Her announcement don't be announcing. No, it sure don't. I had my twins natural, did not need Geritol. Right, right, right. She said, spin that ass in a circle. Whoop, spin that ass in a circle. Right. Fuck is you talking about? It was a good night at the end of the day. And that egg split and went two ways. It said twins, baby. And it didn't have to take Geritol to do it. But if you're going to actually have some or take the factors of Geritol to have the Geritol twins, where's the benefit? I know it ain't just the nigga. I know you ain't go and take drugs to make babies to have a fucking moose. I know you ain't did that to keep a moose from walking out on you, or you needed some type of attachment too. But where's the benefit, boo-boo? You got a half a dozen kids. Where's your business? Huh? Yes. Yes. Like what? Wait, I missed it. What was it? Nothing. She ain't got no goddamn announcement. She ain't announcing shit but somebody else's bundle here, possibly. That's it. But she's did that before. Let's see you actually announce the fact that you kept your house clean for 30 days. Let's actually see you get them kids' hair done for more than keep that done for more than 90 goddamn days. Let's see you do something that's beneficial to you and somebody else. Cause stop fucking taking these people money. Stop setting these people up. Stop setting these people up to get into these brand deals with you, and you don't show up and show out, and they don't get nothing as an outcome. Hey, Nene 36. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Gianni. Me and her announcement is I'm broke and not married, and I got a hard hip man who I bump my hip with. I can't stand her. Amen. Amen. Let's talk about it. That sounds about right on the announcement. That sounds about right on the announcement. But I got other things that I definitely could announce on her ass. So I'm trying to figure out, is we gonna do one or is we gonna do the other? Because if you don't want to tell your truth, somebody should, boo-boo. But I don't know how people keep doing business with you when your characteristics is tarnished. They're tarnished. They're definitely tarnished. Hopefully, we'll get to see how many of her supporters actually turn out for this in-person single moms meet and greet. Okay? We will see. And then you will definitely see where the support lie, baby. Let's see what single mamas get the help that they need. Because I don't see it happening. I definitely don't see it happening. The announcement possibly was about to be that her ass was pregnant again, talking about her tubes was missing and they was still in. All right. The announcement was about to be, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. That's about it. And the bad part about it is, it's bad when you got other people trolling you. And it's another thing for you to be a troll to your goddamn self. How you troll your own self. How you troll yourself. I've never seen somebody so confident in the factors of trolling their self, because you create a hype which creates a narrative, which at the end, once you come and drop the ball, it makes you look like a liar all over again. It seems like a person just can't run from the factors of that being a title. She just 14 years old mentally, arrested development. I'm telling y'all, she's still hanging. Yes. On her, I said that little kitty ass goddamn room. And that's just what it gives. That girl, little girl, not a woman, went from married to single, who worried, right? And that's oh my goodness. I'm happy you said that, Tender Television. Okay, because what it be for me is the people that be in our comments and stuff when we do decide or when we speak on her, right? Regardless to how regular it is, how whatever, right? So the people that be in the comments that be on some, oh, y'all just hating on. Wait a minute, say what now? Say what now? Have you not heard her story? Have you not seen her outcomes? Why in the God's green heck of a hell would anybody have any hate for any of that? Now, my whole thing as a content creator, just to be honest, outside of the factors of showing her lies, is also the factors of showing her irresponsibility, because she is definitely irresponsible, baby. Very much. And if you chose to come out here and act the way that you do, and it was just you, then that would be something different, boo. But when you have a half a dozen kids, now people is looking at you different, especially when you putting your man first, and he's not even the person that's being productive, protective, or creating financial stability within a situation, baby. How the fuck you had to go and find a whole new house to live in and he got one? And if y'all didn't fit, what happened to the factors of being able to upgrade it? Because you spending money to pay rent and be back and forth, that's up in the course, instead of the factors of people just being stable. But he can't be an on and off whore again if y'all actually living within the same dwelling. So he got to make sure you the fuck able to go home. He got to make sure at some point in time you able to go home. And then his mama 9 times out of 10 helped him or left him with the don't let that girl move in. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. She could come over. She could chill for a couple of days, a couple of ways. Maybe, take some pictures and wash the dishes. That's about it. But at some point in time, sis gonna have to hit the road again. And don't you come back no more, no. And then when a nigga is embarrassing you, showing your luggage and that you living, he even showing you living out of a bag too. He said, look at all these bags this bitch brung to my house. Me personally, all you got to do is read in between the lines. How you sleeping with the person that embarrass you the most? This is why I say she trolls herself. Now you acting like you read, how can I say, surfacing this funky ass goddamn boutique and this goddamn hair. I don't want no hair from nobody that I don't see keep theirs kept. That's why people really stop or be kind of acting kind of funny about the Africans. Because if you gonna braid my hair and I see your shit fucked up and all your edges is missing, that's gonna tell me something. That shit might be cute, but I also could possibly end up like you. And I don't want to. I don't want to. So until we see you bring something out here that's real, it ain't no deal. Not a brand deal that's real, not an action that's real, not a movement that's real, not the man you got is real, not the life you live is real, because it's very fake. And if that's all it takes to make you happy, then girl, you got to rethink. You got a damn bubble chair, okay? Your room looks like how a teenage girl room should look. I was hoping that you were sitting on the edge of Lala bed. But then when I looked and I seen the pictures on the wall, I said, I know you shitting me. And yes, this is coming from a person that calls herself YouTube's favorite goddamn unicorn. Yes, this is coming from somebody that wears colored braids in her motherfucking hair. But I'm definitely about my business, baby. Don't let the colorfulness fool you at all, at all, at all, at all. Hey, Mellow Yellow. She gives me desperate. That's what I'm saying. When I seen that girl come out here and do that brand deal for them rubber panties, okay, go back to my video. One of my videos, if y'all can't find it, I'll definitely put it in the video that I'm editing since Friday. Damn. Yeah, I've been editing that video since Friday. And right now, that shit is only at 16 minutes. You would have think it was at 28 or 30 something. It's at 16 minutes. Shit, just to let y'all know, being a content creator is not easy, okay? It is not for the weak. I'm just going to be honest. All right? And I'm not saying that to discourage people. I'm saying if it's something that you know, because I don't like to half-ass do anything, okay? So you could always put a bunch of clips together and say, all right, there you go. But when you're a content creator and your content actually is putting forth what it is that you're trying to express or talk about far as the situation, you actually going to put a little bit more into it. So yeah, sometimes Tay eyes be touching her nose because you got to listen to every goddamn second. You got to watch every damn part. You can't miss a thing. And sometimes I wish I could listen to certain shit on mute. Cause when I tell you a person's voice be driving me the hell crazy, like, all right, shut up. Shit. But then I gotta remember I'm screen recording it, so I gotta listen. And yeah, definitely. She's definitely desperate. She will collab with a goddamn well, she already collabed with a moose. So that goes to show you she'll collab with anything that comes within her way or comes her way. But like I was saying, when I seen her come out here and try to promote or sell those rubber panties, and then me, I'ma just be honest. Even though I'm trying to grow up the ladder, well, I'm going up the ladder. All right. I'm not trying, I'm doing. Let's talk about that. Right. I'm not going to sell something or try to push something on my people. If this is what I call my supporters, and I know that these people actually support me. If we supposed to be a community, I'm not going to force anything or offer y'all anything that I wouldn't use myself. Who the fuck is wearing them rubber panties? First of all, half of them older ladies that's over there that is supporting you don't have no business actually supporting the shit that you do anyway. But for you to sit there and try to sell them some rubber goddamn panties, you got to be kidding me. That let it be known that desperate is definitely a thing, because I'm going to pick and choose what I want to come out here and sell. I'm not gonna just come out here and be selling any goddamn thing. Hey, Renithia. She just do it and say anything at this point because she knows nothing else to do. That's it. Hey, J Love. That's it. That's it. That's why I said public service announcement is shit. That here is not a big announcement. I don't give a damn what company that you branded with. I'm just being honest. I don't give a damn about no boutique. All right. That's just like your big ass feet. Just tripping, and tripping some more. Girl, do something that you're actually going to finish and not doing just for the time moment. Bring some family content back the fuck out here. When you got enough kids, different groups, different sections, different ages. You could reach different audiences instead of having young girls look at you and try to be fuckable because you never got no clothes on you, and that's the only thing you know how to do to produce. Actually produce something that came from you and make it goddamn profitable. Even if you made sweatsuits with the kids or clothing with the kids, there is a such thing that's called faceless goddamn content, and it brings in millions. Just being honest. And if you're doing a clothing brand, then it would be something that focused on the clothing. Okay? If it's not something that you want people to be focusing on your babies, but you really do. Yeah, goddamn rubber rumble panties. Who buying them? Who trying to suffocate they coochie? Not the fuck me. What? I remember I had my daughter on a live stream maybe a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Maybe about a month ago, actually. And she was telling me and the people that was in the chat that day that rubber panties is a fetish type thing, like a sexual thing. Like some people buy rubber panties for the freak in them. And I'm talking about the fact is, first of all, you out here telling these older ladies frog legs, fruit roll up. You trying to either hurt them or you have no fucking respect for them. Because me, I have manners. I'm just going to be honest. If I know that I have a certain type of audience, it's just certain things that I know that I won't be able to or I won't bring forth. But I'm not going to have a bunch of old ladies out here trying to suffocate they fucking cootie cat. Some people going through menopause and all type of things. They already having heat flashes. Why the hell are you trying to get people to wear rubber drawers? Who putting rubber drawers on their cat? That shit already come with its own heating system. So why am I going to put rubber on my cushion? She finally let the world see the twins' face when they were at the fair. Listen, desperate. Because them supporters ain't going for them AIs and them cartoons. So they need some real money one time for the one time. So listen, we gonna have to show these goddamn kids. Okay? Now, start some clothing brands for them. Start some his and hers twin, clothes, like not for nothing, matching outfits. You got a boy and you got a girl. Like, what? Stop playing. You know how hard you could go? I'm going through menopause. Right. I'm going through menopause. I'm not wearing no damn rubber panties. I'm trying to stay cool, not hot. Shit. You might fucking turn into a fried fillet after that. Cause who the hell ain't getting cooked in some rubber ass panties? No. Brandy. That's what we saying. No, not me. We ain't going for that. I never heard of rubber drawer. Listen, not into that day. Normally you see them rubber drawers in them S&M stores and them bitches with them whips be wearing the rubber panties and ish. But for you to come out with a brand deal for rubber panties, like this is something that you could really get off to your subscribers. Well, what type of supporters that you got? What type of supporters you got that you trying to push rubber panties off on them, sis? I still ain't get that. Still ain't figured it out. The nerve. Could you imagine her say, oh, you know that? Ooh, shit. I'm going through it too. Love Me said, I'm going through it too. I bet you won't put on no rubber panties, Love Me. I bet you won't. Wearing those type of stuff, not trying to. Wait, she's selling rubber panties. I'm too old to be wearing those type of stuff, not trying to throw off my pH balance. Exactly. Out here smelling like a goddamn Tupperware bowl. Who the fuck out here trying to smell like a goddamn storage bowl? She always trying to go back to that tubby situation. Here she go. running around smelling like a plastic goddamn tubby. Who? Not me. Not no rubber dam. No way. Who? First of all, first of all, you get to agree to the deal before you take the deal. It's not something that's forced on you. So for you to think in your mind it was okay to come and try to sell some rubber panties for us to be putting on our ussy pays, you must be motherfucking crazy. And I hope you ain't wearing no rubber panties the fuck either. Because how is the coochie getting a breather? How do coochie breathe in rubber? All right? What is going on? You cool? Are you cool? I know Pretty Bree said that this nigga like fingers in his booty, but I don't know if he got you on some different shit, some S&M. Because once you start wearing rubber panties, that's a whole different level, friend. A whole different level. I know me and my peoples ain't wearing no goddamn rubber panties. Wait, Brandy said, Tay right, my husband would ask me if I've lost my mind wearing like, wait, first of all, who is peeling them shits off? Do you know what is going to have to go? A person gonna have to go through to get them shits off for you? You must not plan on getting none. Cause who fighting to get some rubber panties down, hun? Them shits gonna be rolling like a rubber band. What in the You gonna have to cut them shits off on the sides. Cut each side. You just gonna have to cut each side and give it up. Just don't do it. Please, anybody. All right, bed bugs. If y'all listening to me, I hope y'all wasn't one of the people or won't be none of the people that's buying none of these goddamn rubber panties. All right? How she died, rubber panties. What? Her body overheated within itself. Not even on a honeymoon. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Okay? Even the bathing suits that got the patent leather look to it. Okay, if you flip that shit over on the other side, it got material on the inside, cotton, some other type of material so you don't melt. But for you to just be coming out here and selling rubber panties by yourself and then tell people you got an announcement, don't announce shit else. Every time you come out here and announce something, either it's stolen or just a bad damn deal. Either it's stolen or it's just a bad damn deal. That's it. That's it. And none of the shit that you selling ain't none of the shit that people buying. She said, fuck it, I'm gonna try this here shit again. I know that bundle things work, it worked before. I said it before because you know what I sold here. I was a nurse. Listen. I tell you, this saga is definitely like the stories. You miss a day, baby. Lord have mercy. And Lord have mercy. We don't went from running off on the plug, the landlord, being in court with everybody, coming out here talking about they got a big announcement and taking a bitch to make teddy bears. Well, I be goddamn down. Okay? I be goddamn down because we're in 2020. This is the type of things that's going on in 2025 now. Huh? Her landlord don't got her social media. Huh? They seemed like they was kind of friendly anyway. They was having business conversation, but they was having friendly conversation too. Them text messages was kind of, all right, because why the fuck you telling people your business if it ain't never been that type of conversation? If it's business, then it's just business. That's it. But I'm just saying, this man ain't seen your social media. He don't see you taking your moose out, huh? And spending his rent money on teddy bears, huh? Huh? I don't give a damn if it's old or not. Put some old shit out when you was being a fucking parent. How about that? That video could be old as motherfucking fuck. But I guess her being a parent is old as fuck too. Cause she still ain't did shit with her kids for people to view. Oh, my bad. She took them to the restaurant and Lala had to babysit the baby. She couldn't even eat her food. See, they was doing eating food. They was eating food and she was saying how the food tastes. But in the background, Lala was babysitting. So when are we gonna get to see her take her kids somewhere? And it's not for the fact of them being an extra hand to help. I think she's talking about the one when they went to go do the painting of the teddy bears, Brittany. She is just using old content to get that's what I'm talking about. It fully fits. It fully fits. You only trying to bring back old shit because you trying to think of things that worked again. Nobody gives a fuck about that moose. So that's old content that you could keep to you. Bring some old content out here that got something to do with you and your goddamn kids. But the bad part about it, you would have to put videos up with Robert, and you can't do that because that's the most that them kids got to fucking live. And that's in a stable environment where they wasn't extra equipment or extra family members. How the fuck people name your kids the Forgotten fucking Four? And bitch, you got the nerve to come out here and put old content out that got to do with you and a fucking moose? The fuck out of here. She old, the content old, the game is old, the announcements is old, the moose is old. The only thing ain't old is that she owe every fucking body. The landlord, the banks. She better hope the IRS don't come looking for her ass sooner or later. Okay, you can't just keep running off on plugs because at some point in time, they gonna catch up with your ass. Exactly. Can't compete where you don't compare. You went and got a fucking moose after you had a man. How do a moose compare to a man? It don't. How the fuck you got 7 kids, sis? 7 kids? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And this what people gotta know. This what people gotta know. We ain't no goddamn fools, okay? We ain't stupid. No. You know a person has some type of income, all right? Ain't nobody saying that they done went fully down to 0, all right? Outside of this situation, a lot of people or some people basically can see that there was no financial literacy. A person didn't do nothing but make bad decisions when it came to money. And that's because they've never had to be the responsible person when it came down to money. They wasn't the one paying the bills and making sure things went a certain type of way so that way that they can stay stable, baby. So all a person know is what they think makes them look good, which they go by what they can spend their money on. But if you know that your income has changed, then why don't your business ways change as well? Get a motherfucking, what's them shits called, a management company or whatever, not one off Temu, TikTok, or Instagram. No. Find a real like somebody that's really fucking professional. Not somebody you trying to be friends with. Somebody that can actually help you be about your business and able to maintain it. So these kids can actually have a future and you don't have to keep reflecting on your past to feel like you got any type of standards out here in this goddamn world. Thank you, Lord. My son never brought a Bree around me. I would have dragged her ass all over the Bronx. I would have helped you, darling. I would have said, tag me in. Tag Auntie Tay Tay in, because I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. You would have dragged her ass all the way up and through the Bronx. Let me know which block you would have been dragging her down, because shit, I would have took the Fordham route. Or maybe I would have dragged her ass through Kingsbridge. Or maybe I would have dragged her ass down the Concourse, straight down to 149th, and then brung her ass back up to Soundview. Just dragged her ass all up and down. Just. Because I know you lying. You're going to have to get her ass every bit out of here. She doesn't want that. She chasing the moose. That's all she chasing. That's all she chasing. That's all she chasing. And the bad part, she ain't even getting fulfillment in that. It's bad to chase something and you still ain't catch it yet. You still ain't catch it yet. Because anything that, I mean, listen, if the way he gives you acknowledgement, if that's cool with you, sis, then so be it. But it seemed like he gives you acknowledgement by giving you embarrassment. Okay? It's no benefit, no building, only breaking. Okay? It's not like once this person came into your situation, any announcement that a person had to make, it was on the factors of them doing something great. No, it was on the factors of them about to break. Even when the person called themselves coming out here on the internet about another person, it wasn't an announcement about something good. Like, yeah, we getting married. We about to get this house, you know, for the kids and do different type of things far as under the umbrella of business. But no, poor little Mosky ain't got her hair done. And if poor little Mosky hair look like that, then you know Lala hair look like that. So far as family being together is not a thing. Because the things that complete the family and make the family whole is being left on a goddamn own. Now, of course, she got to be there and these cameras go off. So we can't see what goes on behind closed doors, baby. But when you come to the front screen, if what you showing on front screen is a reflection of what's going on behind the scenes, then baby, hey Josephine, Grand Rising Beautiful, then baby, you announcing that you got some goddamn bundles. Heard it all before, all your games, all your lies, baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. Look who's working now. See, I had to shut you down because you lying. Lying. The only thing that ain't new ain't never gonna be new until you get rid of it. And that's a great announcement. Is that fucking moose running around here looking like buckwheat. The adult version, baby. So if you got to share old videos for your content to be worthwhile, and you still doing social media right now, and you got the Geritol twins in the other four, oh no, oh no, oh no, and definitely oh no again. I just was sitting back looking, and I seen when the person was sitting on the full bed. Maybe that's Lala's bed or whatever, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm very hopeful. And y'all say hopeful or what, Tay? I'm hopeful she get her shit together for them fucking babies. I don't want them to have to bring their year 2026 in like this. I don't even want their 2025 to end like this. All of the different directions that they mother is being pulled in, people are saying it, but I don't think they actually acknowledge it. This girl has been in court every month thus far. She has had to fight for everything that she has within this year that has come to pass. And moving forward, she done had to fight for her kids. She done had to fight for her home. She done had to fight for her finances. She done had to fight for her love. She done had to fight to even make herself feel that she's of any substance. So for a person to make it seem like they coming out here and they happy, ain't no motherfucking way. Tell your real testimony instead of creating stories. Maybe you'll actually give people something to follow, telling them where you came from. And even if it wasn't a great smooth ride to where you at, you can also tell people the factors of that. At some point in time, maybe if you realize your truth is what you may need to be all that you can be. As long as you come out here and continue lying about who you are, baby, that's exactly what you will be. A fucking fake. Faking it to make it. Faking it to make it. Instead of faking it to make it, won't you actually finally put the work in to fucking make it? It's not saying that a person don't have the platform to be able to. We're not saying a person don't have the income to be able to, but a person don't have the mental space or the common sense or the knowledge too. So when it comes down to the factors of appealing the people, they think it's supposed to be with a fucking dude. But if everything that you've done from start to finish has ended with the factors of a man, when do you show up and be all that you can? Even the factors of the men changing in the situation. The only thing that has not changed in the situation is the fucking mammy. Is the mammy. Is the mammy. So what part people don't see? You said you was a runway model. You was out here runwaying with juice on your titties. You was out here looking like a Fanta soda, talking about that you was in New York Fashion Week. And that looked like a kid's auditorium to me. But look at the things that you pick up to say it makes you big Bree. Oh, niggas, taking your clothes off, ended and failed brand deals, bringing people around that's not stable within a situation that's going to help, because people are yes men or they only in a situation to benefit themselves. Like, say what? She not like this when she turns 50. Shit, I hope she not like this when she actually turn fucking 40. So them babies can actually get some stable fucking living. Because outside of the factors of the 6 years that they was in a situation with somebody that actually had their ducks in a row, and now they dealing with I don't even know what the hell to call it. I don't even know what the hell to call it. But I know it ain't right. I know it's not right. Hey, everybody coming in. If I did not speak, I'm so sorry. Charge it to the game and not to my heart. You know, once Tay start chatting, we had to get into the factors of this fake non-existent fucking announcement. Okay, that's what we had to get into. Cause basically coming out with here or wearing somebody else's here, that's not an announcement. We don't care. We don't give a shit. We all been here before. The people that support you been here before, and that's not doing nothing. I'm confused. Okay, that's not no big goddamn news. Cause everybody keep asking me where I got my hair from. Everybody should be asking you when you gonna get them kids' hair done. Fuck where you got your hair from. We don't give a fuck where you got your hair from. Hopefully it was down by that river, up by the stream. But what people, some people care about is actually the factors of the babies. And I don't care about a person that choose to come out here and their whole point is to look better than their kids. I'm going to say it again. Definitely support your girl Tay. You see what my girl Eminem wrote. That's right. Hit that like button. All right. Definitely hit that like button. Hit that share to let them know that Tay is here. And definitely support your girl. I definitely appreciate those that put a tip in Tay Tay's tip jar or sent the super. Okay. Definitely. Darlene, I definitely appreciate that super baby. Cheryl Wagner, I definitely appreciate that super baby. Miss Sexy Ray, I definitely appreciate that super baby. And Valerie, I definitely appreciate that super baby. Oh, yeah, and definitely I want to say, for those that bought a glass, a mug, I will be doing deliveries this week. So if you want a mug, I ordered a couple of more pieces. I got a couple of more pieces. And like I said, the first 25 orders that definitely order a mug will receive a free gift. Everybody gift will be different. Nobody will receive the same gift within the factors of their package. So if you would like to definitely get a mug and become a part of the team, then definitely cash app your girl Tay at It's Lattes World. The mugs are $34.99. Each mug comes with a candle and different options of sweetener. We got raw honey. We got the sweet and low for the people that don't play with the sugar, because we got to stay healthy. We definitely got to stay healthy. But yes, and if you don't have Cash App, I also got Chime you could send to or from other outside entities or email me, right? And we'll work something or figure something out. Or you could just hit your girl on Zelle. The number for Zelle is 917-500-8108 because everybody don't deal with Cash App. So I definitely understand that. But yeah, get at your girl. See, you got to be out here doing something. If you ain't standing for nothing, you falling for any and everything, okay? All right. All right. And listen, once I get the rest of these off, listen, I'm going to be trying to do a new drop every other week. So make sure y'all get on that pre-order list, all right? So y'all could definitely be the first to get the drop when it's hot. And I'm not just coming with some shaggy quick shit just to have people paying for it. No, it's definitely quality over quantity, okay? I don't give a fuck if I'm only able to get 10 pieces. As long as that 10 pieces I'm able to get, it got some quality with it, then Tay is effing with it. I don't give a damn if I could get 50, okay? No. It's about the quality, not always about the quantity. I'll get bigger on the way of me doing better and more sales coming in. That's right, 917-500-8108. So this week we definitely got the tea with Tay mugs. It comes with a candle, and the first 25 orders receive a free gift. The price of the mug is $34.99. For sure. And listen, if you can, throw an extra 5 on there for the shipping and handling, because that be crazy. Okay? That definitely be crazy. Or you could just send a tip for Tay in my tip jar, baby, for support, baby. And I definitely appreciate all. Invest in me so I could be the best in me. And wait till y'all see this line I'm about to drop, baby. For sure. Let's go. Exactly. That's all I saw when I went over there. Let me see. She most definitely is not happy at all. At all. Memories don't live like people do. Okay, because they will always come to you, whether things are good or bad. It's just the memories that we have. Okay? We was listening to it in the music, even though we didn't understand. It's the memories that's a killer when you gotta raise a man and you had a man. Didn't K Michelle tell her? Cause you can't raise a man He's already grown. What you gonna do? Huh? Huh? Say what now? You say he acts like a boy because he wasn't raised right before you. Huh? It's in the music. People must wasn't listening to the music. Shit. You can't raise a man. And when you leave a man to go to a boy, I guess she needed that boy to match that girl. She needed somebody that matched her immaturity. You understand? But all she got with somebody is that raised her insecurities. Because if she was insecure before, I know she way insecure now. Because if you know a person is willing to cheat on you versus you just thinking a person is cheating on you, that's a whole different ball game. That comes with a whole different type of shame and embarrassment, especially when you hold yourself to a certain height. And a bitch could come in your DM and let you know that they've been messing with your nigga. Wait, you need to come to St. Lucia. Shit, I would love to. That would be a great vacay. That's right. Feel free to show your love to your girl Tay. I definitely appreciate, and it definitely helps me grow, baby. For sure. And I definitely got a lot of new things coming. All right. I sure do. And I'm talking about far as shows. And you know, Tay Tay still do her confident creator classes. Okay. I got 2 sessions that I do, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. on the daily. Okay, those is $25. So if you would like to get in tune with Tay Tay content or confidence creator classes, we could do that too. All right. Don't be like Bree. Don't be like Bree. Okay. Don't come out here and start a whole bunch of shit and don't ever finish it. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. Okay. You have to definitely look forward to the next chapter. But she got to keep turning the pages backwards because her best chapter, she might not never have those again with the man that she with. So she got to keep living through the factors of the man that she's no longer with and she'll never have again, which is her ex-husband. Okay? Because me personally, it's bad when your ex-husband have to be used as a time in your life when things was good. I mean, you might not want to give the person the actual props that you feel like they deserve, but if you ask me, he deserved all the props in the world, baby. Anybody that can change somebody's life, okay, they all right with me. And I'm not talking about the type of life because you know they say, "Oh, you never know what's going." No, you was not getting beat. Okay, you might have been arguing because you had to be a woman, a wife instead of a hoe, and it was all new to you. So you felt like the pressure was on you, and maybe somebody was trying to control you, but they was trying to actually import or pour into you something better for you, but you couldn't see that at the time. And now you don't press rewind and went back to the factors of being somebody's baby mother, having kids out of wedlock. She on Facebook dancing, don't have no content. She don't know what the shit to do. Exactly. She can't handle a real man, but I'm Robin Buttercup. You absolutely right. And that's why her ass got divorced. And that's why Robert left her, of course. Because if you can't handle something, how you gonna keep it? How you plan on keeping something you can't handle? You don't even know what to do with it. You was sitting here giving or put in a position to be able to live your life freely at home with your babies. And look what you did with it. Look what you did with it. Look what you doing with it. How you let somebody come and you say that you bigging them up, but yet you let them ruin you. Huh? 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 Make it make sense. It don't. And it won't. Until she do a big turnaround, is nothing that she can come out here and really talk about, because your credibility is everything. And when you known as a liar, that's the worst title to have. That's the worst title to have. As I was putting, like I said, as I was putting my video together, I'm going to definitely drop it today. I promise. I've been editing it since Friday. All right. But as I was going through the different things, nothing has never been complete. Not her relationship, not her finances, not her parenting, nothing. Nothing. It all has dwindled. While she was behind the scenes, she was fighting with the factors of CPS. And then when she, I guess, felt like she got into a comfortable situation with it, she came to social media. Yeah, because I was going through this and I was going through that. But when does it change? When she did that doorbell ring door thing, ain't that at that landlord's property? So if you got footage, you don't think that he got footage of all the different things that even maybe we did not get to see, that a person can use against the person in court, baby? Huh? She used him to the best of her knowledge and then she moved on. That's exactly what went on. When that man got sick, she thought that was it, and she wasn't trying to stay around for none of it. If anything, she was going to be the wife that gained the benefit. That's it. That's it. But she had already counted that man out. She moved on to someone that acts just like her ass. All right. And that's why karma is going to kick her in her ass, because what you do will definitely be what it is that you get. And she's definitely getting everything that she put out for another person to receive. You don't just do people wrong and think it's not going to be nothing that comes along with it. You may think that you're doing so much. I bet the neighbors was always hearing Bree yelling. 9 times out of 10, that's why I'm saying people bring to the forefront what they want you to see. She brought that ring door cam to the forefront because she felt that that was going to be the proof that she needs when it came to the fact that, and it's bad you got to go that far because you a liar. You a liar. So you the only person I know that call yourself a receipt queen and ain't a queen and never got no goddamn receipts. Both shits be a falsified act. Saying you a queen and saying you got the receipts. Both of them. Hey, Danny. But if that's one that she chose, because you know a person only bring half information. So let's just imagine the shit that she didn't bring for the people to see that the landlord actually possibly have. Do you remember how she was yelling at Lala to go to bed because she was on live with Booger Boy? Lala said, I hate you. Shit. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the fact when she called herself being on live, going off on the truth supporters, talking about how she was selling her hair and she 25 and she got 3 degrees, and Lala came in and she like, shut my door, shut my door, shut my door, shut my door. Just the way that you talk to that girl at all hands, at any point in time. It's always Lala to catch the stray. But she definitely, you said it right, Betty. She definitely met her match, baby. She definitely did. She always being rude to that girl, but then always need her goddamn help. But I'm guaranteeing you, if she brung that ring cam footage to the forefront, there's a lot more where that came from. And maybe shit that's worse. But I'm guaranteed the landlord 9 times out of 10, because see, he didn't leave no loose ends. So you know he ain't play when it comes to his property and security. All right. All right. So that lets us know. Trust me, if she came out here with that scene, then the landlord damn sure have seen a lot more. A lot more. Probably was fucking the landlord too. Who knows? Can't trust the print and the smell. That girl is poison. For real, everything that she come in contact with, because if you listen to the factors of them receipts, when the landlord was talking to her, he was super friendly. He was super friendly. And it wasn't just conversation as if business. Don't get me wrong. He was definitely letting it be known that there was a contract and this, that, and the third. But the free conversation, the freeness in the conversation, it was too much for me. Me and Hoops was even saying it when we was in Lupac chat that night, like, ooh, the landlord is kind of chatty, huh? How about when me and Hips come and snatch the phone? Yeah, and she was like, you scared me. That's how you know. That's how you know that there's been some type of hands implemented before. And if your own supporters is saying, yeah, we knew he was beating the fuck out of her, how could you call them supporters at all? How? Hey, Treek. Hey, Capricorn. How? I was thinking the same thing. She was, yes. Right, Nina. Exactly. And she damn sure you seen the fear in her. Woo! You scared me. I didn't even know you. And didn't listen. He didn't even say one word. He didn't even say one word. He didn't acknowledge her at all. At all. Okay? At all. At all. He took the phone and kept it fucking pushing. Like, bitch, don't play with me. Okay, how about when she got out of the marriage with her ex-husband and Robert was doing a show, like I said the other day, and she on three-way with, I think who it is, Denise or whoever the fuck the lady name was at the time. Okay, and they watching Robert at the goddamn show. And then Janelle writes in the comments and she like, I'm about to get up off of here because he getting mad and I'm not even watching him. I'm just watching. The fact is that is nobody there. No, bitch, you watching him. You watching him. Why would you care whether nobody is there or not? He no longer belongs to you. So far as you stalking him and seeing what he got to do and who came out to see him, what concern is that to you? But when she seen Janelle start talking his shit, she got up off of that real quick. She got up off of there real quick. Sure did. Announcement. Announce the fact that you getting rid of the same thing that choke, kick, spit, and punched your son in the chest. Announce the fact that you getting rid of the same thing that depleted your bank account and made the shit less. Make an announcement acknowledging the fact that you getting rid of the moose because he got a house that he owned and you still had to find an apartment for you. Huh? How the fuck your babies is born already being raised in two separate households? Huh? Who the fuck bring babies into an automatic broken home but saying they with the nigga? Okay, well, you gonna live here and I'm gonna live over there. Mind you, I can understand if people was a little younger or coming up and people still live at home with somebody before they move out. But both of you grown focus or fuckers done moved out. How the fuck do you already bring two Geritol twins into a broken fucking home? It don't make sense to me. Oh, she definitely had cleavage and booty cheeks out anytime she saw the landlord. I bet money. I bet you because that's how she dressed on a regular basis. Probably popping it. Yeah, cuz. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Birdology 101. Let's go. Let's go. Announce the fact that you stole Dr. Jill's book. Yes, it's a couple of things that we could announce that she's not announcing. Like that nigga really don't give a shit about her. And she coming out here we ain't see her stealing nobody's shit when she was with Robert. Well, she was stealing his shit. So, but we ain't see her stealing no outside people's shit No, she was still in post to give him his accolade. But listen, she was a, how can I say, a a a slight thief at the time. Now you trying to steal people whole goddamn design, everything. That the work that they put in. I can understand you getting an apology and kind of tweaking it. But for you to steal somebody whole book and think that you gonna tweak it and they just not gonna know, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Remember Tay told y'all the announcement is nothing. Okay? It's a hype, a hoorah to keep her supporters railed in to continue to watch that old ass content, for her to revisit old ass brand deals that she done attempted to do before. Anything that's going to keep that bitch off that attic floor. Okay? Anything. She should have, in the process of her buying new furniture, she should have bought that nigga a new couch. Fuck a car. The blue couch must go. It got too many stories that come attached with it for sure. And I'm not gonna be building something new, talk about new beginnings with old endings. But I'm still gonna have the same shit within the situation that a person could tell me some shit about what's mine. Oh no. That right there would have pissed me off. That blue couch would have had to go. She's still sitting there loving a nigga that's sitting there getting bent over on the couch and you over there laying on it like it's your house. And he can tell you to get out at any point in time, which he do. Shit. Hmm. Hmm. She was committing misdemeanors and now she commits felonies. Exactly, LaRonda. And Roz, we waiting for him to reach back out. Once he reach back out, then you know we definitely, or Tay Tay will definitely let you know. Cause I want to know if he fucked her again or they was still fucking after the factors of him being on papers. Cause we trying to find out any, mini, money, mo who put the baby up in the hole. So if it ain't sloppy meatloaf, then we know for sure. Cause that second baby boy definitely looked like Barnes' twin. The way that motherfucking moose looked like Buckwheat twin is the same way that that second boy looked like Mr. Barnes' twin. It looked like he could have spit him out. And I ain't taking it back. I said it. If I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. But if not, shit. Because for a person to say that she was with three men and then it's found that you on papers with another, like I say, your credibility is shot. People can't go off of nothing that you say. Now everything that you do has to be questioned. She announces trash because she's trash. Talk about it, Capricorn, ma. Her credibility is shot. She getting little. Let me tell you something. And I don't listen, I would be talking about myself bad if I say this in a certain type of way, but I'm only saying it as a compliment to me and any other bodies that's coming up and trying to be in this content creator field or anything that has to do on social media that you take seriously. She's at, or her platform was at a platform or at a level where a lot of people are seeking to go within that direction. Your whole purpose is for more, to do more, receive more, be more. But for you to had already been up there, be married to one of the biggest names on social media, sis. And then now you have to come out here like a little nigga and take all the low budget shit that you would take and think is content that people that's coming up the ladder you would be expecting to grasp those things. But for you to be at the level in which that you're at far as your platform, you would just expect way more than that. You still doing little deals from people or with people or how people attempt, like shit. Somebody reach out, certain people reach out. You be happy like, oh shit, it's like I got a brand deal, y'all. Especially if you are up and coming creator. But when you already up a certain type of ladder and your platform reached a certain height, you just don't expect the person to be taking the garbage of shit, the little shit, the minute shit, the bare minimum shit. And that's because that's the only thing that they can get. Because far as having free range, or how can I say, any type of knowledge on how to entertain, they don't know how to do that. If it ain't got nothing to do with telling a lie, she can't do it. Like, she came out and announced that sex movie ain't never happened. Ain't never happened. And the fact that you said that you went and practiced for a sex scene and all the fuck you had to do was be moaning, that shit is still beyond me. That is still beyond me. It's still very confusing. What about when she said she flew all the way to LA? Taking you typing his number and find out what year he got locked up. I'll probably put it, I'll do that for you when I get off here, Roz. I'll definitely find out that information. And when I put my video, finish editing my video, I'm going to put it in my video. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm about to get up off of this live soon. In a minute. I got to go warm up my coffee in a minute before I do, because I'm still going to give y'all some time. I ain't say right now. Don't be fast. Don't be fast. Okay, I'm gonna go warm up my coffee. In the meantime, y'all hit that like button for Tay, and definitely support your host with the most. I'll be back in a minute. The most. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hit that like button. Okay, I'm back. I hope y'all hit that like button and stuff like I told y'all to. I hope y'all was supporting your girl Tay while I walked away. But I'm going to just be honest, and this is real, this is real, this is real. And I'm guaranteeing a lot of people feel the same way. A person don't like a person's, or people don't like a person's actions. They came out here, lied on the man and this, that, and the third. But a lot of people was trying to see, okay, well, if you saying that this chapter destroyed you, let's see what happens with you moving on into your next chapter. Okay. And when people see that into your next chapter, it ain't get no better. It only got worse. That's where the situation comes in to be confusing, because there's people on this side and within the factors of the content creators, even me myself, where people have given some great ass advice to help a person, not even to hurt a person. And they say it all the time. Don't worry about the messenger. Sometimes you just need to receive the message. And you're not receiving none of your messages, because instead of you not listening to people, even ones that you had around you at some point in time that was trying to tell you things for the best, you still went against it, and you see what it got you, to say the least. But you want a person to have, you not wishing no bad on a person that gotta be here for kids. Hey, still a true, finally caught alive. Hey, Sharon, you want a person to at least be the best in themselves, so that way they can pour out into their children. Because regardless to who they had kids with, them kids are with her the majority of the time, baby. So you need a person that's within great standing, meaning stable, mentally able, and a little at something that has to do with decision making. You can't just be bad all the way around, because it's not only just affecting you now. So when people see Barnes was going upside that head, probably with his ding ding, not with his hands, Betty. He was just hitting that with his ding ding. Okay? He ain't never put hands on her. The judge said it's a no. Other than him hitting her upside the head with his ding dong, that man wasn't hitting her at all. And then when she tried to put charges on him, it was due to the factors of that man trying to leave the situation. Then people want to fall down, hit the ground, and act like oh God, my head. You know, the same thing like the tote situation and the wrong broken hand situation. But other than Mr. Barnes hitting Bree upside the head with his ding ding, he was not guilty of putting hands on her no type of way. Did she get another apartment or is she at the Moose house? I believe she got another apartment. She got another apartment if you ask me, because he's not going to allow her to have his crib looking bitching. Okay? He's not going to allow her to have his crib looking bitching, to say the least. And he ain't got that many rooms in that little ass house to make availabilities to where they can have a room, the kids can have a room, and then she can have an office too. So, I believe she had to find somebody or someplace else to move. So 9 times out of 10, she done signed herself into a new contract with a new landlord. Hey, Sonia Jones. Sex scene would be right up her alley. Yeah, because that's all she know how to do. That's all she talk about. That's the only thing she do to produce. So outside of that, nothing else. If they gave her a brand deal on how to make a baby, that probably would be the only goddamn brand deal that we see her see through. That would be the only brand deal that we actually see her complete, is the one where she making a goddamn baby. Anything else is showing up incomplete for sure. Definitely for sure. And it's crazy, Betty, because Mr. Barnes got 83 years. Okay? He probably got more than that now because he's staying goddamn trouble even on the inside. But out of all the charges that this man had, Betty, the one charge he was not guilty of is Bree. Okay? Is Bree. Definitely support y'all host, girl. Definitely. Yeah, listen, the girl been lying on paperwork since 16. And that's probably just one of many. BB is alleged to have blocked the door from Mr. Barnes. Yes, Truth Slayer. That's exactly how it went. The same shit that she does and do, she repeats it. She did it with Mr. Barnes. She did it with RH. And she did it with the Moose. Yes, she has. These men be trying to leave and she be trying to block doors, baby. And then once they proceed to still go through the doors, baby, then she try to accuse them of abuse, baby. They trying to get the hell out and get away from you. That's what it is. Did she do the thing on September 10th? Listen, kids, listen, if you talk about that single mama thing that she called herself doing I'm gonna be on this platform, that platform, yeah, but it wasn't worth shit because she was lying. She was lying. She ain't helped no single mothers since she been out here. Okay, talk about she done paid rent and gave Christmas gifts. So why the shit that you would put out to get acknowledgement for doing come back falsified? If you out here really doing shit, then it should be something that show it. Where the fuck is the single women that paid the rent? How you paying somebody else rent and you ain't even willing to pay yours? That's the thing for me. How you offering to pay single women rent, but you ain't paying your own rent? You are on papers with a landlord. Thank you, Antasha Diggs. I thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for putting a tip in Tay-Tay's tip jar. How you talk about you out here paying single mothers rent and you sitting there telling somebody that you ain't gonna be willing to pay yours? You moving from house to house to house to house to house to house to house. Okay, no stable bone within your body, but you want us to believe that you are paying for somebody else to be stable, baby. Where in the land of nigga do they do that at? Huh? Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? And the bad part, she had many chances, multiple chances, and still have a chance to do something different. We confused to figure why she keep coming out here doing the same shit if none of it is working for her. If none of it is working for her, why do she still continue to come out here and do the same shit? That's not the way it's supposed to go. That's definitely hustling backwards for sure. Just like the fact is of growth. Okay, you come out here at one level and your whole purpose is to attempt to reach other levels so you can see yourself at different heights. What the fuck is she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? Can anybody answer the question of what is she doing? And me personally, it ain't got nothing to do with the like or dislike that you may have for a person. It's an honest question. It's no personal involved. It's fully business. I get paid to react to the shit that I see. And if I'm seeing shit that don't have no understanding to me, I'm going to question it. And then the fact is of me questioning it, hopefully I'm able to receive some answers from others that I wasn't able to receive from myself, because the paperwork and the person is not matching up. It's not matching up. She keeps spinning the same block. Instead of her doing 360, she need to just go 180. Do a half a turn instead of a whole circle. Because sis, you spinning out of control. And yes, if we saying it's business and never personal, do you know how many actual businesses that a person could have had and it could have been profitable if it has something to do with something beneficial, like her children? Stop trying to market dick. You busy trying to market dick and not what came from it, which is the children. And that's your biggest profit. But instead of you growing and gaining and giving them a different lifestyle, you'd rather do that for your man child. Make it make sense. How you that high up on the scale and you a fucking trick out here paying for dick? Make it make sense. That nigga not paying for none of your coochie. What the fuck? You keep giving him a discount code? A 4 for 4? Your shit is a 4 for 4? Meanwhile, you got him fucking eating at Jake's and Rake Steakhouse and what? When you make your money off of lies and that loses money, right? Talk about it, Cancer. Talk about it. When you come out here to lie to ruin somebody else's shit and you ruin your own shit as well in the process of it, how you doing? But how the fuck you paying this man like his dick is golden? Okay, he deserves the best of everything, and he out here treating your coochie like a 4 for 4, nothing more. Like you came in with coupons, and he didn't even have to put no extra money towards the meal. Are you kidding me? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You got this man out here treating you like a 4 for 4. You can't even get nothing off the, you can't even be something off the regular menu. You got to be a volume fucking meal. Don't let him treat you like that, girl. Did you not see his twin baby? It's buckwheat. All right? You ain't fucking ugly. If anything, you make him look the fuck good. So with that being said, girl, get that eye up out the corner and start looking at things differently. You have to. You have to. Throwing up the boat. Yes, she definitely gonna have to start looking at things differently. Go get some surgery on that eye if it's making you repeat things. If it got you spinning in circles, let the doctor know you're going to have to unattach your eye from your nose because it got you running in circles and you keep running back into this fucking moose some type of way that ain't making you look good in no type of way, baby, because everybody knows the story. He's an unhinged alcoholic that look funny, that sit there and live off the factors of a woman that got kids and don't pour into the situation to be a part of the kids, but he damn sure stay within the mama's bank account and don't lose a route number. That girl going outside, but I love it. I'm going to send Best Buy an application on her behalf. Right, D.S. Allen? I wonder if she still got her shirt. I wonder if she still got her shirt. She probably keep the shirt right next to the 3 degrees. Okay? She about to be right at Best Buy all over again. Shit, and she making her way back to a kidnapping van while her man out here promoting the fact that he getting a new car. Shit. Hmm. 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 Huh. I'm telling you. Listen, well, whatever happened and how it happened, just let's see it so that way we'll be able to know. Because at the end of the day, this shit is going downhill for sure. I'm waiting for the court case with Dr. Jim. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that. But in the meantime, I'm patient because I see what's going on the outside before they even get into the courtroom. That river is tearing people ass up. That river is tearing people ass up. I wonder if Bree is the type of woman that they would talk about when we was coming up, and they be like, that woman got a white liver. She got a white liver. I wonder if that's the type of female that they was talking about. Any of my elders that's in the chat that ever heard that term, can somebody please write in the chat what they meant by that? And if what they meant by that equals to Bree, can you please tell me? Because I know Jezebel is definitely a thing. She definitely fits the description of a Jezebel. But I used to hear the older ladies saying something about the factors of a woman with a white liver, that they relationships always go in ruin or some shit like that. Yeah. Hey, Talisha. I'm waiting. Chocolate and Marie, right? Let's talk about it. I'm trying to figure out because I think oodles of noodles for the children. Right. The hell? You sitting here making sure that this nigga is a all you could eat steak dinner with the fixings. And then when it come to you and the kids, it's a four for four. That's it. And you missing a chicken nugget. You ain't even get all your nuggets. You ain't even get all 4 of your nuggets. Nope. But I can't feel sorry for somebody that don't. Oh shit. How we listen. Hold on. That's how real it is. I swear, I was get ready to say it. I can't feel sorry for somebody. So I can't. That caused that much destruction and that no. I feel sorry for the kids, and that's about it. And you said it right, D.S. Allen. I can't feel sorry for her. She did too much and still doing it. Yes, she's definitely the perfect example of throwing rocks and hiding hands, baby. She's definitely good at throwing rocks and hiding hands. Sure enough. Talisha, you ain't missed nothing. Her fake ass announcement. She ain't got shit new. Ain't doing nothing new. Just trying to keep her supporters in the headlock with that old ass content and still lying. All right? Just like them rubber goddamn panties. That was one thing that you missed, Talisha. The conversation about the rubber panties. White liver is when you are actively into sex and never get tired all day and all night. Thank you, Miss Brenda Cash. Okay, and that's probably why her biggest thing that she come out here and talk about when it comes to a person is the sex. She talked about the getting frog legged and the fruit roll up. It always has something to do with the sex behind it. So that was what the older folks was talking about. And she does seem like the goddamn type. So maybe that is the right. That's a right fixing. Let me put that up there for the other people to see. Let me see. Where'd it go that goddamn fast? Okay, here we go. That's right. There we go, y'all. Brenda let us know what that white liver is. People that got high sexual appetites, and they just want to fuck all day and all night. And that's probably why she think that by her having a half a dozen is gonna keep them niggas coming back, and they still wind up leaving that ass. Still and still. See, that's what they say. Sex, and Miss Betty said the same thing. See? My grandmama was telling me about people like her. Going to court with Dr. Jill Robert Queen step in the landlord. All this could have been prevented. All of it, but a person always got a point to prove and never prove it. Not only do they never prove it, but they also go out bad and looking bad in the process of trying to do so. I'm 64. My mom always said a woman with a white liver, man don't last long. That's what my grandma was saying. See? You know Tay come from there. I'm telling you. Because I said I know she fit the characteristics of a Jezebel. That's one thing for sure, and two things for certain. But I remember my grandmother used to say something about females with a white liver when it comes down to relationships and men and them having high sex drives. And I guess it was the truth. They need the older ladies out here to school like how they used to. Okay, maybe her ass would stay out of court. All right, and stop owing people. Cause I ain't never seen somebody that say they got it owe so many people in my life. How? If you got it, why you gotta steal it? If you the motion, why you gotta look for clout? It don't make sense. None of it. Oh wow, it's 11 o'clock, y'all. Tay about to get out of here, y'all. Cause I gotta finish editing this video. I appreciate the love, the likes, the shares, the appreciation for the ones and twos that y'all dropped in Tay-Tay's tip jar. You know, near or far, y'all got my heart. And if didn't nobody tell you that they love you today, Tay definitely do. And don't you forget that. Like I said, for those that ordered mugs, I'm definitely going to send those deliveries out this week. Once I send a delivery out, I'll definitely send you the tracking number so that way you could keep up with the tracking, baby. All right. I love y'all like cook food. Okay. Listen, y'all be good and stay away from them fake ass announcements. Don't catch no strays. Okay? Don't catch no strays. I love y'all the long way. Everybody have a blessed one. Your girl Tay is out of here. La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a